All right, let's get going here. Barcelona, Fabrizio Romano. My God, incredible. They are second now in La Liga after beating Sevilla. Now they're getting ready, of course, for Europa League. Just an amazing turnaround. And Xavi, better ever under Xavi. Unbelievable. First of all, just amazing. The revolution of Xavi, Fabrizio Romano.
It's incredible. But speaking with people into the club, with the players, with the agents of some players, the atmosphere in Barcelona is something incredible. Every time I think about it, I say, it seems like 6 years ago, that they had some problems with the manager, with Ronald Koeman. It was seeming that Barcelona were almost died in their Barcelona history, in their Barcelona badge and image, and now everything is completely different. It was just a few months ago, not 5 years ago, and now the feeling is completely different. Xavi Hernandez did an amazing job, as you mentioned, on the pitch. We can see the results. Barcelona look completely different, but even in the managing of the dressing room, that I think is the most difficult part of the job when you are at Barcelona. Barcelona, Man United, this kind of clubs are really difficult to manage with some players, with the dressing room, with the pressure from the press. It's really complicated, and he's doing an incredible job. So credits to Xavi, because if everything changes on the pitch, it's because in the training session, in the day-by-day of the club, in the relationship with the board, there is something really important at Barcelona, how they are together. Matteo Alemany, the sport director, Jordi Cruyff, Xavi himself, the president Laporta, they're working in the same direction. And this is something that really makes a difference when it's a club like Barcelona with a lot of pressure from outside. So what they're doing is really huge.
Yeah, a part that you mentioned there was, of course, working with the dressing room and making sure that everybody is not just happy, but understands their role. And one of them is Ousmane Dembele. I mean, honestly, this situation almost seemed dead before Xavi arrived. And obviously, there were a few issues regarding the contract negotiations, but so far, so good. He was sublime. He was amazing against Sevilla, of course. And Joan Laporta said, listen, I'm told Ousmane is very happy here at Barca. Let's see what happens with his contract. We're a very clear salary system. And Alemany is working to see if it's possible to reach an agreement. I presume that hopefully, Fabrizio, things are going to work out. Our finances still an issue?
I'm never sure what happens with Ousmane Dembele on the contract, because we know that they're always happy, but then when it's time to negotiate and when it's time to talk about money, about salary, they have some issues. And so this is why I'm not sure that he's going to extend the contract with Barcelona, but I'm sure that we will talk, as Laporta said. So now for Barcelona, there is a chance to discuss with Ousmane Dembele. There is a chance to discuss again with his agent, Moussa Sissoko, and to try to find a way to continue together. It's true that Dembele is happy in Barcelona. He's always been happy in Barcelona. It's never been a problem of club or of dressing room or this kind of stuff. He just wanted to play and to feel important in Barcelona. And this is something that now with Xavi, as you mentioned, has completely change it. Let me remind the day after the deadline day. I still remember that after many options for Dembele, we had rumors about Tottenham, we had rumors about Arsenal involved in the Aubameyang deal, we had rumors about Man United, Paris Saint-Germain swap deal with Icardi. So we spent 48 hours denying rumors over the world about Ousmane Dembele, but Barcelona fans were furious to the player because he was not accepting some solutions to leave the club, and the feeling around was he already signed with some clubs, and so he's going to spend 6 months on the bench or on the stands and then leave the club on a free. So it was a disaster. I still remember the day after, Laporta said it's up to Xavi. For us, it's a problem, but it's up to Xavi. He has to do what he wants. And he helped the player. He's now using Dembele as a key player for Barcelona. He's performing. Now the situation on the contract has changed. So credits to Xavi because he also changed the Dembele situation. But now about the contract, Barcelona have been very clear with his agent. They will sign a new deal with Ousmane Dembele. They would be super happy to continue together, but their conditions. They are not offering what Dembele wants. So it's up to the player. If he's going to accept Barcelona conditions, Barca will be ready to sign a new deal soon. If not, I think there are still chances for him to look for a new challenge in the summer. But everything is open. They're going to meet in the coming days, in the coming weeks. And so let's see what's next for Barca.
And what's next for Dembele, I guess? What would his other options be? Would they be the same ones that were interested in January, or would things be changing for the summer?
I think he has many options, honestly. In particular, in the Premier League, he always had many clubs
following United, I'm sure.
Yeah. Newcastle made a crazy bid in in January to try to tempt Dembele, but was not even an option. But let's see in the summer. Now for Newcastle, life seems different, and summer will be different. So let's see with many clubs in the Premier League. We had some links with Chelsea too, and now with Chelsea we know that everything is standby. But let's see what they will do in the summer. Paris Saint-Germain maybe could be an option. It depends on Mbappé. We said about the domino, but it could be domino even including Ousmane Dembele in case Mbappé will leave the club. So it's crazy how many options we will have in the summer. But Dembele, in case he will leave Barcelona, he will have a lot of chances, a lot of proposals, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure as well. All right, we're nearly done here. I want to just stick with Barcelona for a second because Xavi's revolution is amazing, but it could also, mean, Fabrizio Romano, that it would attract bigger name players perhaps in the summer. I mean, it's amazing the effect of what one person can do for the club and the fate of the club. Laporta jokingly addressed, a question about Lionel Messi and him returning. He was, listen, let's speak, Leo, let's speak. He was laughing. I would be delighted if this happens. More than delighted. Obviously, he knows that it's more than unrealistic, but I mean, it's no surprise to me, Fabrizio, that they would welcome back Lionel Messi in that situation.
Yes,
would Messi do it, though? That's the other question.
No, at the moment, of course, as you mentioned, Laporta was joking during the interview, but in a serious interview a few days before, he said that at the moment it's not an option for Barcelona. But this is the truth. They're not thinking about it. And I think Barcelona are in a new era. Then never say never in football. Let's see if Leo will call in the coming months. I don't know. But as of today, is not this the situation. And I think Barcelona are in a new era. And what Pedri is doing, I feel that they have some special talent, Xavi, Pedri, but Pedri is really incredible. The goal he scored with Sevilla, but how he's playing, the way he's playing is something really special. So they are in the new era, I feel.
Yeah, I think you are correct, by the way. Not so bullish on Erling Haaland, though. Obviously, he said we're not going to complete any signing who can break our salary system. So that's something to watch out for regarding that. It's something, obviously, you have been talking a lot about on Qué Golazo there, Fabrizio. But let me ask you this, regarding the big players, because, maybe are there any players, Fabrizio, perhaps that we haven't discussed, any big players that could be tempted to go to Barcelona? Robert Lewandowski has mentioned he wants to one day play in La Liga. I wonder if that could be an option. Is there anything in the summer, do you think, that Xavi could attract somebody that we haven't been thinking about?
I'm sure that we have three names at the moment around Barcelona that are rumored around Barcelona. They are Mo Salah, Lewandowski, and Raphinha. On Mo Salah, I'm told that he's not planning to move to La Liga this summer. Then never say never. Let's see what happens on his contract side. But at the moment, he's not planning to leave Liverpool this summer, and he's not planning to move to La Liga. This is what I'm told. So I don't see it as an easy option for Barcelona, absolutely. About Raphinha, he's an important target. They're speaking with Deco. Of course, we speak about Raphinha of Leeds, important player, and he has a clause in case Leeds will be relegated to the Championship. So it's going to be important to see what happens with Leeds, but they're already speaking with his agent. So I would keep Raphinha in the list for the targets for Barcelona because Xavi really likes this player and it could be a serious option. And Robert Lewandowski, for Salah, he's not tempted by La Liga move. But Lewandowski, from what I'm told, he's well informed of Barcelona as a city, as a club, as private life, how he could spend his life in Spain one day. So he's open about this possibility, but nothing has been agreed yet. Absolutely. His priority goes to Bayern. It's a matter of respect too. So he's waiting for Bayern to offer him a new deal, but at the moment the situation is still quiet. Bayern in public, they say they're going to offer him a new deal, but at the moment there is still no negotiation. So let's see what's next between Lewandowski and Bayern. They will have the priority. Bayern will have the priority, but Barcelona are exploring this possibility with his agent, Xavi, and so he could be one of the names, but it's not an easy one. Absolutely. But in this list, I see Lewandowski as one of the possibilities. Salah, at the moment, I think is going to be more than difficult.